Hello, people. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. My topic for today is the power of associations. The power of associations, and I'll take you through uh, the wisdom, the five great warnings of associations, and the wisdom for associations. And my topic goes like this: there is a saying in the world that birds of a feather flock together. That means that people you keep close to, move with, hang out with. So your associations determine who you are, and that if you hang out with people of good character, you'll be a good person. If you hang out with people with the wrong character, you can tell that you're a bad person. And association is powerful in the sense that it influences all concerned in the relationship. A relationship can have a positive or negative influence on one, depending on who is involved and the one that has a more imposing personality. So, a relationship can be positive or negative depending on whom you hang around with. And I'll take you through 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. I'll take you through the 5 great warnings. 1. Wrong association brings disgrace. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 7. A discerning son heeds instruction, but a company of gluttons disgraces his father. So when you hang around with the wrong person, you bring disgrace not only to yourself but also to your family and also to your own future. Number 2, don't keep company with a man given to anger. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 24 to 25. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. Number 3, don't associate with an immoral man. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 11. But I'm now writing to you that you must not associate with the one who claims to be a brother or sister, but is sexually immoral or greedy, an idolater or slanderer, a drunkard or slanderer. Do not eat with such people. So have to hang out with people with good morals. Number 4, don't associate with the disobedient. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 14. Take special note of anyone who does not obey our instruction in this letter. Do not associate with them in order that they may feel ashamed. James chapter 4 verse 4. You adulterous people, don't you know that friendship with the world means enmity against God? Therefore, anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. And finally, number 5, a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14 to 18. Do not be yoked together with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? Or what does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? What agreement is there between the temple of God and idols? For we are the temple of the living God. As God has said, I will live with them and walk among them. I will be their God, and they will be my people. Therefore, come out from them and be separate, says the Lord. Touch no unclean thing, and I will receive you. And I will be a father to you, and you will be my sons and daughters, says the Lord Almighty. So we have to hang out don't have to hang out with unbelievers if we are believers, and this is very key, especially in relationships. If you're a Christian, you have to hang out with a Christian. You can't hang out with people with different faiths, because they will corrupt your faith, and also your destiny will be destroyed. Do not look at appearances, look at the hearts, and know if the person is a believer of Christ or not. Wisdom for association. Some people are bad news. Avoid them. You don't need to hang out with everybody. If you know that person is not good, do not hang out with him. And if you watched the video Femicide in Kenya, I said that you must be careful whom you hang out with. Be careful whom you meet physically or online. Number 2 is associate with the right people, heavenly minded people. Hang out with people who are God fearing, people that will enable good morals in your life. Number 3, take time to know your friends to determine the extent of your relationship. So you have to analyze the people you hang out with, choose whether they are good or not, and also number four, always pray that God will unmask every person that seeks a relationship with you. So you have to ask God to help you discern whom you're hanging out with, so that you'll be able to know what motives they have. If you've learned something about the power of associations, you can comment down below, and have a good day.